team, and hi fellow other Avon reps. This is Monica Herzog, and I am doing a weekly tutorial how-tos to get new reps started and to do some refreshers from, to get everybody back in the game, as I said in my last video. This week I wanted to talk about brochures and customers, since I do have a bunch of new reps on our team, and maybe sometimes it doesn't hurt to look back and think, how can you change some things that you are doing here at Avon. The first thing I wanted to discuss was the brochures. Here is the current brochure, which is the I Love Sale. This is our biggest annual sale brochure, campaign 16. This is a good selling point if you are out and about, because this will be our only sale, I'm thinking, this year when it comes to this much stuff, because we are going to be getting rid of our last year's items, or I guess you could say our winter, spring items, and get ready for our holiday items, which are honestly just around the corner. So this is a typical brochure for me. They also have the outlets and the mark, but I already got rid of them for this campaign. And what I like to do, and this isn't all the time, but as you can see, there's my name and there's my phone number, and then there's my web address. And I change it up from time to time, depends on what I'm doing. I was at one of my jobs, and I was at my bartending job, and it was really slow over the 4th of July, so I just wrote them all out because it was a time thing for me where I had a bunch of time. Now, I do have these stickers. I bought the actual labels off of Amazon. These are Americopy, and these are about $8 for, I think what is it, 3,000 stickers, which is a lot for these labels. If you go with Avery labels, you're looking at probably $20-some for the same thing. So I'm always cost effective and looking for ways to get cheap office supplies. So on here, I got a stamper. This one is actually from Amazon. It's the 4-lined jumbo stamper, I believe it was. It was like $8. I got it off of discountrubberstamps.com. Came within a timely fashion. On here, I have my name, my phone number, or shop online at, and then it's my address. Some people do use for express delivery. Some people put coupon codes. And I will put more coupon codes for my team members on Team Goal Getters, just so you can see what you can add. And when you are doing your brochures, you can also, follow with your e-store when you post on social media the same discount code that's going on. You can always alternate, see what works for you, what are you getting the best catch, and go with that as well. So that is one thing that I have. I haven't really used this sticker too much, and I'll tell you why. I also bought this one. It says, I will be placing my next order on, and there's just a line. I actually thought it would just be one line, but it came out to be 2. So I will be placing my next order on. I have a lot of traditional customers, so therefore they like to see the dates, Sunday, July 17th. What I have been doing lately is not putting the labels like that on any of my brochures. On my campaign 16 brochure, you will see that I left that line empty. I've been handing out a lot of additional brochures this summer, and I feel like if you put the dates on it, they'll throw the books away. This brochure is actually good for campaign 16, 17, and 18. You can go 2 back. So if it's a campaign 18 brochure, you can do 16, 17, 18. So you get campaign 20. So you can go 18, 19, 20. So just remember that when you are bringing your brochures around. If it's for customers that you know are pretty routined, they will already know that you're going to place your order on Sunday. They're already going to know you're going to place your order every 2 weeks on Wednesday. Just remind them when you drop off the brochures. That's what I like to do. I'm kind of like the Schwann's man. I wish I had those stickers, but I just remind them I'll be back, in 2 weeks. This is when your order goes in. This is when your order is going to get delivered. So those are some ideas when it comes to stickers in the brochures. I do sometimes put the stickers across the front to get some more ideas. Another way for sales, say you want to put a free item in here. We'll say like it's a lip gloss on page 24, spend $25, get a free lip gloss on page 24. It's not costing you that much, and hopefully maybe 10 people will take advantage. $250 in sales, plus, you know, then you're not really losing too much in that discount. Okay, so in our ordering item entries, there will be a list on the left-hand side, and it's going to say business tools. So in there are these clear literature bags, and you can place these in here a couple different ways. You can drop down as so. If you are just placing them, say, in a media box, or you know, I call them medium boxes. Those would be like your newspaper boxes and such. And you want to wrap it up. This is actually something that a lot of reps have come across, is if you put it in sideways, you're going to be able to tuck it in there. And I'm not going to close it up just quite yet, because I'm going to show you some other things as well. If you look in your order tools, you're going to find samples. So here's a sample of the Magics. On the back, it's going to say, or have a line. I always, when I hand these out, I always put my name and my phone number on there as well, because you never know where these pieces of items are going to get thrown around. Here is the Faraway Infinity. This is new. Anyway, so you can order. They do have a lot of deals where they're buy 3, get 1 free when they're brand new items. So follow that in your What's New catalog. So I'm going to place these samples in here. Now, say you're bringing these to people maybe you don't know. If you don't want to put samples in there right away, I clearly understand. Maybe they'll become return customers, and then you can put it in with their orders. So what I did is I took it from top, and then I opened up the book in the middle, and then I topped the bottom, or the top in here. So now you have a nice, secure, upside-down brochure. See? Isn't that beautiful? So now you know it's secure against rain once it comes to winter, snow, whatever elements that you might be worried about. So that's just kind of quickly just what to do with your brochure. Just always put your name, your phone number, and your web address. If you don't feel like you're in the vicinity where maybe you're a few miles out that you don't want to deliver, write that for express delivery and your web address. Skip your phone number if you want to. They will get a hold of you by looking up your web address. If your phone number is listed, it will be in there anyway. Okay, so that's pretty much the basics of the brochures. There really isn't too much. Like I said, as long as you got your name on there and as much information about yourself to your customers to get a hold of. Now I'm going to move on to customers in general. Where are we going to find our customers? For a lot of you that are new, or if you guys still have this from your appointment kits, in there is a additional action plan worksheet. And in here it says, who will I talk to? And there's a bunch of other items as well. But basically what I would want everybody to do on my team is take a piece of paper, write down as many people as you can think of that you would want to bring your brochures to, or at least get your web address posted on social media, or send them via text message or an inbox message. Remember, only 8% of people see your posts on Facebook. So unless a bunch of people are liking your post, it might not get the word out that you are an Avon rep. So here I want you to put your names of all the people, you know, at least a phone number or contact. You know, it depends. Some days, you know, I don't even have everybody's phone numbers anymore just because of Facebook. I will be in trouble if that happens. And then email address as well. And then, you know, right on here, maybe they would make a good rep. You know, just kind of jot down some notes. And what I like to do is actually, I still have mine from my appointment kit, and then I will go back through it and I'll just say, oh, does this person remember that I sell Avon? Or, oh gosh, I haven't talked to that person in a while. Maybe they thought I quit. Maybe I should get back in contact with them. So that is one way for finding your brochures or your customers. The beginning, we have a visitor. What you need?
Can I get potato chips?
Yes, now go. It is snack time here at the home front. Anyway, so that is that when it comes to maybe starting out your business. Now, when it comes to finding customers physically, what I like to do is certain groups. So your teachers, If you go to assisted living, a nursing home, a hospital, a clinic, an office, maybe your daughter's Girl Scout group, the moms might get together afterwards, bring your brochures with, baseball, softball, right now t-ball is going on, bring them there. Maybe it's your church group. Any which way that you find a big group of people, it sometimes can be easier than, say, going door to door and bringing brochures. I do everything I can, so I'm a bad example of just setting one way and it worked for me. I do lots of brochures. I do lots of groups. I do lots of businesses. I do lots of individuals. I'm always getting the word out there about my Avon business. So I just want to put it out there that to make money and to work at it, I need you to reach out to some customers. Always be looking for new customers. My goal is always to find 5 new customers each campaign, which sometimes can be a struggle, but it makes up for it in the end. You know, ask for referrals. If you have a group, maybe your office group, and of course, they're probably going to have friends out of work to say, you know, hey, I'll offer you 10% if you can get me 3 new customers. So that's just one way. I'm just thinking of other ways. I go to banks. I go to newspaper offices. I go to DMVs. There's people out there that are looking for Avon reps. So anyway, it was kind of brief and kind of nonchalant today, but it is definitely summer. It looks like it's going to rain. And, but I'm still not going to quit on my business, and I hope you don't either. I will talk to you soon. Have a good day.